Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today, we're going to make us a nice little recipe. I saw this on YouTube a ways back by the Hillbilly Kitchen, and she made this country breakfast muffins. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it. Hopefully, it does justice. But anyway, it's like she says, grab and go. Like when you're leaving for work, leaving for school, you grab one or two, you put them in the microwave, and you can eat them on the way. Or like I'm doing kind of on another version, well, same version, but this way, my wife, because she works from home, she can grab these out and do whatever she wants. She don't have to rush. Easy, peasy, simple. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, here you can see this is one of the ingredients. I'm using the same pan that I cook my eggs and sausage on. I'm very, very slowly melting a cup of butter. Okay. Here I have 1 tablespoon of baking powder right here. Okay. And half a teaspoon of salt. The reason I have that is because over here I've got my flour, but you need self-rising flour. I've got whole wheat flour, bread flour, AP flour, but no self-rising flour. So to make the self-rising flour, I need those 2 ingredients, and that'll give you the equivalent. Here, one of the stars of the show is my homemade pork sausage, and it's spicy, not that spicy. Here I scrambled up 6 eggs, chopped them up fine, same as I did here with that. I have some monk fruit syrup. You guys can use maple syrup if you like. If you don't want it, you don't have to put it in. This is just to give you like a flavor of a country breakfast, like pancake, sausage, eggs, These 2 eggs are going to go into the flour mix, and I have a cup of milk. So without further ado, let's get to it. Okay, before I go too far, let me turn the oven on. It needs to be 400 degrees, so we'll put it on bake, and we'll go to 400. Okay. Plus, we got muffin tin, so I didn't put that out yet. I didn't get enough room on my little counter here. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is take care of the flour situation. And here we're going to add our baking soda. Powder. I always do that, but it's powder, not soda. Powder, baking powder. And a half a teaspoon of salt. And this is for 2 1/4 cups of flour, okay? There you have it. Now we'll get a little mixing utensil. Let me get this here real quick. Just going to use this to mix in this real easy mixeroo, okay? And you just want to make sure that everything's well incorporated. And that'll give you the self-rising flour. Now, if you have self-rising flour, you wouldn't use those additional ingredients. We're only doing this because I have AP flour. All right. And this would be perfect for my son because him and his wife, they meal prep, but they're not on any kind of special diet. That was a clump of that. See, that's why I said you got to watch here. That was a clump of that powder, baking powder. Okay, another one? No, it's good. Okay, there is. See right there? Look at that. I found another one. Just want to make sure everything's good and incorporated, okay? Now this here we're going to make, this is like the batter for the muffin, okay? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to beat up a couple of these here eggs. I'm going to take our milk, pour that in, mix that around with my spatula, as it were. And then I'm going to check my melted butter over here with my whisk, and I see that it's all melted. Okay. Turn that off. Make sure everything's good to go. Okay, now I'm going to get my melted butter. And all that's going down. Ooh. I don't want to forget no melted butter, that's for sure. Me and butter, we friends. Everybody's friends with butter. Okay, let me put this off to the side. So we're going to mix this around. Until we get a nice consistency. It's not going to be like pancakes, but it's going to be like a muffin. But it should be light and airy. That's why you get the self-rising flour. You got the eggs. And you could have made stuff like just with regular flour and nothing else. But anyhow. Okay, we'll mix that like that. Now we're going to take our eggs. Throw those puppies in there. Just throw them in. Because we're going to be mixing those too. And you try to get everything, small chopped. Because, you don't want nothing too big. Same thing here with your the pork you can use like Jimmy Dean sausage. You can use any kind of sausage you like. Totally up to you. Okay, now we're going to mix this really good. Try to mix get a good blend on it. Just when you think it's really tough to mix this, you can reach over and get you some of that maple syrup that you got, if you want to use that. But you want to get this a good mix. You don't want just nothing but flour on one spot for the muffin and then no meat, no eggs. It's a pretty quick recipe. So I have other ideas that I've made with something similar to this. I'm going to make another one like for a lunchtime thing. But you can put anything in here you want. You can put bacon, you can put peppers, you can put onions. I didn't want to go crazy today. I just wanted to show you guys a quick, simple, easy peasy recipe. Okay, now we're going to put some of our monk syrup in here. This is like, make believe it's maple syrup though. The reason we use the monk syrup because it's, well, number one, it's kind of keto friendly, I believe. But the other thing is it's good for Penny with the Weight Watcher deal. So, that's about the only good thing in here today, huh? And you can get that nice aroma of the monk fruit or the maple syrup. Let's call it what it is. But that'll give you like as if you was having a country breakfast with pancakes and maple syrup. Okay, give me a minute. I'm going to go get my muffin tin and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got my muffin tin out here. As you can see, I'm using my silicone cups. I'm just going to fill these up. I'm going to try not to put it all the way to exactly to the top, but I don't want it to overflow. It should be fine. But sometimes these things do puff up, So. Okay, hold on, wait one, I forgot something. Okay, I don't know what happened. I lost my mind. I forgot my cheese. I said, well, don't forget, I didn't want to take it out too soon because I didn't want it to get too mushy. So that's another thing here. I'm going to put 2/3 of a cup here into the mix. Okay. By the way, my oven just beeped. Okay, so let me mix this in real good. Oh, okay, so I'm back. I mixed my cheese in here. Almost forgot that's like a key ingredient, huh? Everybody likes cheese. So we're gonna put these in here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you guys take a chill pill while I fill these up, and we shall be right back. Okay, so as you can see, necessity being the mother of invention, I didn't have another tray. I had one, but I don't know what happened to it. But lucky for me, this is my tray I made candy in, so we're going to have some square muffins too. Okay, so now we're just going to sprinkle a little extra cheese here on the top of these. Okay. You can put as much as you want or as little as you want, you know. You're the creator of your muffins, so. Now, if your sausage doesn't have spice and you want, then yeah, go ahead. Put some spice in there. Totally up to you. If you wanted like a sun-dried tomato, that's up to you. You can put that in there. Just make sure whatever you put in there that you make it a little bit, you know, chunk it up. Don't put too big of a thing in there, because then that's all you'll get. See? The thing is, these things keep good in the refrigerator for about a week, and then you can also freeze them and take them out, pop them in the microwave. But yeah, so I'm going to show you these. We're going to have some fun with my square ones there. That was what I had. I was dreaming about that this morning or last night or whatever. I wouldn't tell you guys about that, but it's important that you need to know that I'm constantly thinking of stuff. All right, let me move this over here. I'm going to be putting these in the oven pretty ricky-tick because my oven beeped at, remember, it's at 400. And we're going to cook these about maybe 12 to 15 minutes, maybe a little longer. Remember, everything's pretty much cooked in here. So I think we'll just be waiting for the cheese to kind of melt on the top, but that shouldn't be too long. I want to make sure they're cooked. And when you take them out, you'll give them a little push with your finger on the top, and they should spring back. That'll tell you they're pretty much done. And this is supposed to be the third of a cup that's in reserve that you had. I'm probably using a little more than that, but I don't care. So far I got 6 squares and 12 round muffins. So, and like I said, for those people out there, like my son, a few other people, and you can make these ahead of time, put them in the refrigerator, put them in the freezer if you want. They're always there when you're ready to go, and when they're ready to go, you're ready to go. All right, so without further ado, let me get these in the oven, and we'll be back momentarily. Okay, guys, as you can see, I got them out of the oven. I'm going to let them cool here, but you can see when you push down on them, see? You get a little give, and then it comes right back up. So these are pretty much done. I had them in there I turned them off at 12, and then I said, let me get a little more golden color on there, and it worked out perfect. Total of 15 minutes. All right, let me let these cool, and we'll be right back. Okay, so we stacked 12 of them on the dish, and I think that's good for now. Don't forget, we got the square ones too. I know, we're going to try to figure something out. All righty, here we are at the taste test table. Country muffin squares that I got here. I got a square, and don't forget we got the regular muffins over there. So let's give this a whirl. Elmo likes it. He put a big smile on his face. Of course, he got close to the dish. Mm-hmm. 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 All the flavors are definitely there. This tastes just like a muffin biscuit, I guess you'd say. Tastes good. Got the maple flavor in there. The egg, sausage. I'm gonna probably put this in some more just to round up the top of the cheese. But see, when you push down, it springs back. It's perfect. But the taste is there. It's dynamite. Yeah, I would taste test these initially at the 15-minute mark, and then not taste test them, but just check them. And I would have put a little longer just to get more brownness on the cheese, like I said. It's cooked all the way through, but boy, it tastes good. The other thing you can do is put a little syrup on top of there. It'd be like in hog heaven. So if you like the recipe, give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't yet. When you do, notification bell pop up. You hit that, that'll notify you each and every time we come up with another video. There's an arrow down box right below the video. You hit that, drop down box will come down. It'll give you a link to Cook and Visit that Facebook page, a link to my daughter's artwork site page, and a complete list of all the ingredients that we use to make this delicious, delicious dish. Let's not forget to say thank you to Hillbilly Kitchen. At any rate, stay home, my friends, and when you are, come back. We will give you another delicious dish just like this. This is Mr. Dan saying stay safe, stay out of COVID's way. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. I would say we're out for now, but I'm having one more little bite just for you. We're out for now.